In my experience as a psychedelic therapy researcher and a psychiatrist and just a human on the planet at this time, I hear a lot of stories from people about going to use a psychedelic, maybe in nature, maybe going camping, taking some psychedelic mushrooms. And it's actually quite surprising how many people share stories with me about difficult experiences they had by themselves in the woods on a psychedelic. And even people who are very experienced users of psychedelics will sometimes have incredibly scary and difficult experiences by themselves on a psychedelic. So it's not something that you can predict, and that's part of the beauty and the wonder and the mystery about psychedelics, is that the experience that you have is very unpredictable. And the content that we have inside of our minds that we don't know about can be really scary and difficult to face by yourself. And this is the whole point of having a guide or someone there to assure you that everything's going to be okay. You're on a medicine that will wear off eventually. Being in a safe environment is really critical. I have a friend who shared with me recently, even after some decades of experience recreationally with psychedelics, that he was in a tent by himself, took some magic mushrooms, and all of a sudden started very strongly contemplating himself, which was a brand new experience for him. This is not something that he'd ever experienced before in his life. And it was very scary for a number of hours until it wore off. So these kinds of things can happen to people. We all know that people using psychedelics outside of a safe container in a clinical setting with a good guide and good support can do impulsive things. You're not in your ordinary mind. So people do balconies. They do have confrontations with law enforcement officers. They do walk out in traffic on busy streets and so on. So it's just not a great way to do it.